How excited are you about going to Trinidad Carnival for the first time?
Right, so it is my first time, and I think I put it off long enough that now I'm like in control of everything. So I'm very, very excited to just like experience it, especially like after doing so many cropovers, I'm ready to ramp it up, pull out the pace. I'm very excited.
Share with us how you found out that you were going to Carnival.
Okay, so I literally was on my way back home from the gym, listening to the soca, like the newer Trini soca, and I thought to myself, wow, this year I know nothing. That's so strange. And then I said, maybe it's a good thing that I'm not going this year because that would be so stressful. And then immediately after I said that, God said, actually, here's an opportunity. You're going to Carnival. And I said, I will show up. So now I have to learn all the songs. That's a bit stressful.
Did you have to think twice about saying yes to the opportunity?
I did not have to think for even a millisecond. I was like, okay, I'll be there. Packing my bags. I'm on the way.
Tell us what the experience is like, or what the opportunity actually is. How are you getting there?
So I'm going to be working with Epic Carnival, and it's basically like a cruise on Royal Caribbean. And it's going from Barbados to Trinidad. And as we sail to Trinidad, we actually have like a start-in party. They call it Sail Away. And they also have events on the boat itself. And they've also sorted out for their, what would you call them, like sailors, patrons. They sorted their parties, they sorted transportation, and I think for some people they also sorted their like Monday and Tuesday wear. So it's going to be like a whole experience that that brand is providing, and I'm lucky to be able to go with them.
So, what will your role entail as an influencer? What do you have to do? What are they asking of you?
So basically, as an influencer, my job is just to show up and have fun. And if anybody is familiar with how I behave in parties, it's mostly just me screaming into the camera quite loudly. So that's basically it. Show up, scream, and have a good time.
So you show up to be yourself, essentially.
Big purr. Absolutely.
With that being said, how excited are you to be going?
I'm honestly, I guess over the moon sounds cliche, but because I'm such a soca fan and I am such a fan of culture in general, immersing myself in Barbadian culture and Barbados soca culture, crop over, Kadooment, I'm ready to like transfer that over and learn new things about Trinidad, their culture, and how they, take this celebration that they've basically created, I guess, and experience it firsthand.
Any particular events that you're looking forward to the most?
So we're going to lots of events actually. Of course, we're gonna hit Mashel, like we have to. There's no choice on that. We're also gonna be doing, I think, like Soca, Brainwash, and Imagine, which is Private Ryan's like Juve new thing that he's doing. Um, I also want to hit Try Big Night because I feel like I always see that and everybody snaps, so I have to be there.
You're also going on the road?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on the road with Crave, so gonna be with the good buddy girls.
And Crave is actually a Barbadian
Yeah,
band.
so Crave is a Barbadian band. They're actually one of the first like luxury bands that has ever come to Barbados, I guess. Like they've always been providing very much big luxury on the road. So I'll be with them for Carnival Monday and Tuesday.
Given that you've lived overseas for a very long time and you've participated in carnivals across the world, in the US here as well, and I would assume through the Caribbean, what are usually some of the essentials that you must take with you or that you would suggest other people take with them as they go?
Okay, so if you're a girl and you know you're gonna be doing makeup and you don't know the situation of your like hotel or wherever you're staying or accommodation, you need a light, any portable light, because light makes the difference. You need to be able to see yourself. You also are gonna need a mirror because you don't know what the mirrors are like in the place. I want to say if you're playing mass or you're doing like Juves, really nice stockings I find are like the best things I can go for, as well as your usual essentials in the Caribbean islands, so sunblock, sanitizer now these days, because gotta be clean. What else? I would definitely say have at least 3 outfits that when you put them on, it's just nobody can talk to you. You're just walking, you're just stepping, and comfortable shoes for sure.
And I ask this question to various people in different ways, but very often, uh, not everybody sees the value of a crop over, of a carnival. As somebody who does see the value of it, can you share with us how lucrative it can be, or even like from a mental health standpoint, how important it is for many people as they try to make a living off of it, as well as de-stressing.
Yeah, so on like a mental health standpoint, um, there's no better feeling, I think, than being in a party, and I'm gonna say specifically like a juve, and like seeing the sunrise and the soca's blasting. Like
Mm-hmm.
my body gets shakes. Like there's no endorphins, no dopamine from any other thing can compare to that feeling. So mental health wise, it can't be topped. I think if you're listening to soca, you're happy. You can't be unhappy and listen to soca. It's
Because
impossible.
we tend to be soca lovers, tend to be happier people
We are
typically.
just the
Mm-hmm.
better group,
Mm-hmm.
if
I
I
agree.
must say so myself. And then, obviously, on the case of entertainment level and how lucrative it is, it's amazing for tourism. It's amazing for across inter Caribbean tourism as well as because we share this type of carnival culture with every other diaspora. We just need to be able to like tap into it and cross over and make it make sense for everybody. And each carnival is different. So we need to be very open minded and understand that even though we come out of like similar circumstances, that each carnival has a different thing that can offer. And in terms of entertainers, like putting on the parties, a lot of our soca artists only make money during this time. And it's not that soca can't be listened to year round, it absolutely can, but we put a lot of pressure for it to be in these months. And I think if we do put a lot of pressure for it to be in these months, then they need to be being paid well, they need to be singing at everything they could possibly put their hands on. It's just, I think, very important for the economy for us to like focus on it and make it as big as it possibly can be.
So tell us what we're looking at and why you are packing them.
Okay, so absolute essentials. If you don't know the layout of where you're staying, you need a mirror. Any size will do. I'm just a bit extra. I like to know that you can sit down on a table. And you need a light. Lights are very important so you can see your makeup. Everything will go faster. Absolutely, if you're going to be in the Caribbean, if you're going to be doing carnival in general, you're going to need a fan. Here's a handheld fan. Here's a neck fan. Neck fan's a little bit more elite because you don't have to hold it. So that is amazing. Now, if we are talking outfits, we go to a lot of parties, but at least if you have at least 3 outfits that you feel your best in, which for me is this Kai Collective like jacket, is actually a set. So this makes me feel all my tropical vibes. And then I want something cute and fun and vibrant to wear, which is this little dress. And of course, if there's any like hot gal outing or anything that is like super fancy or you want to really turn a look, you're gonna need something that's a bit show stopping. So this is that sequin, almost looks like water when it's on the body moment. So I would say like 3 outfits that really, really make you feel your best. And of course, you need comfortable shoes, so comfortable heels. I love a platform. They're really, out there, but they're very comfortable, very sturdy. And because it's carnival, you're obviously going to need boots. You need boots for Juve. You need boots for Carnival Monday and Tuesday. So that is also important. Coming down to the nitty gritty, sunblock, necessary. 3 fingers, slather it onto your face and your neck. Supergoop is good because it has no white cast, so that's amazing. And then you're gonna need a heat proof foundation. This is the one I use. And most important is a waterproof setting powder, which is my Fenty Pro Filter. Do not go anywhere without it. My face does not move once this is set. And those are my essentials. So I've been doing a lot of fitness things. My trainer's name is Chad, otherwise known as Avatar Alchemist on Instagram. You can find him. And he basically like centers all of my work around what I want for my body and how I work out best. And I wasn't doing it for Carnival, but now that Carnival is coming around, it's actually great because we've been working a lot on balance and breathing and just overall stamina, which I am absolutely going to need because sometimes, to be honest, that crop over route, I want to die. So I'm very excited to, I guess, push my body to the limit with this long Trini route that I always hear about. We're going to see.
Thank you.